We have to find out the determinant of this order 3. I'll tell you one shortcut, but then I'll even explain you the procedure also. The shortcut is in place of A, B and C, you substitute some values like 1, 2 and 3, and we can easily find out 3 by 3 matrix using a calc. In your calculator, you can enter and find out the 3 by 3 matrix, and then check the options, and in the options again you substitute in place of ABC whatever is the values, and you can find it out. That method will also work, right? But then let's see the actual procedure, right? So sometimes what happens is they might miss out, they might give you some question in such a way that this substitution might not work. Like maybe if they are trying to give you a fill in the blank like this, they don't give generally these such questions, but then it is always better to know the procedure. That is why I'm listing out the procedure. Yeah, see, I think you understood the method, right? You can substitute ABC. In place of ABC, you can put 1, 2 and 3, and then you find out the value of the determinant using the calc and check in all the options. Again, you substitute in place of ABC 1, 2, 3 and check which one is matching, right? That one is by substitution. That is what you can do. But then let's see the procedure also, right? So how to simplify it is always try to see that you make most of the elements as zeros, right? So directly we cannot subtract and make them zeros, so I'm trying to see if I can add it and then get a uniformity, right? So clearly every row is containing A, B and C terms, right? So when I add all these columns, I'm going to get A plus B plus C, right? So when I add all these columns, I get A plus B plus C here, A plus B plus C here, A plus B plus C here, which means by this rule C1 equal, replacing this column 1 with addition of all the columns, I get this one, right? And then this one you already know. And then if you observe all of them, they are all having a common factor, which is A plus B plus C. Therefore, I am going to remove that common factor A plus B plus C. Then I get 1. And whenever you get 1 in anywhere, either in a column or a row, most of the elements, then we can make the elements as zeros. So for that, I'm going to take row 1 and I'm going to subtract from row 3 and row 2 the row 1. So from row 3 I'm going to subtract row 1, and from row 2 also I'm subtracting row 1. Then I get this one, right? So which means from row 2 I'm subtracting row 1, and from row 3 I'm subtracting row 1. Then I got these two elements as zeros. Now it is easier to expand the determinant across the column. So across this column, if I find out the determinant, it is going to be 1 into this one minus this, right? These two minus this. Then I got this. And when you simplify it, we are going to get this one finally. So if you are not able to work it out and then simplify it, go with the substitution method in the exam. But then it is always better to know the method also. They might give you some questions in which substitution might not work, right? Fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.